Welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. We got a couple new pieces for the fall season, so let's begin. The first item up is a jacket from Helmut Lang 97. I'm not sure what season. It is a single pocket hooded jacket in full cotton. It's in this light beige color, features a front silver zipper, single chest pocket, classic helmet construction on the neck and the hood. This is a size 50. It features the older flat shoestrings, tight top stitching on all the seams, and the zipper covering flaps. All design elements he tweaked in later seasons. Just a really simple, utilitarian, iconic design all throughout. Next up, we have a pair of shorts that I made for Jacov or Jacov. This is a pair of waxed cargo shorts. They're made of 100% cotton twill, and they feature this post-construction treatment that gives them this subtle, kind of rubbery, waxy look. They're not overly shiny, but all the seams are accentuated, and I'm just gonna call it a wax. The fabric is a medium weight, feels really dry, and drapes nicely. And overall, they feature a pretty harmonious construction with the paneled in fly, reinforced slash pockets with coin pockets, all flat felt seams, side cargo pockets, and back welted flat pockets. I really like how these fit. I think they create a super nice shape, and ever since I've gotten them, they've been the only shorts that I've worn. From the material to the construction to the fit, I think this is genuinely one of the best products I've ever made, and I'm trying to keep it pretty unbiased. They won't be out alongside this video, but they probably will be in the next couple weeks, so follow the Instagram if you're interested. Waxed cargo shorts. The next item up is this t-shirt that I got for my homie over at Elsewhere Vintage. It is a psychic TV shirt, I believe from the late 90s. I visited him a year ago and I first encountered this shirt, and for whatever reason I was captivated by it. I didn't purchase it, but I went home and I researched the band and they're pretty interesting, and so when I saw him again this year, I inquired about it and he hooked it up on it. It's on a Hanes Beefy XL, really nice shade of black, fits good. I think this graphic is really cool. I was and continue to be very intrigued by it. So yeah, the next item up is actually the beanie that I'm wearing, and it will be out alongside the shorts. This is the slit beanie, and in my opinion, it has the best shape of any beanie I've ever owned. It's knitted with a thicker cotton yarn and is fully fashioned with just a back seam. Because of the back slit, the sides of the beanie slope down and contour your face. This beanie feels and looks really awesome, but when you put it on, I think the fit is unmatched. I want to do a lot of different colorways in it, so I hope people appreciate it as much as I do. It will be out alongside the wax cargo shorts. Follow the Instagram. Shout out to Nathan Kotler. If you know, you know. Speaking of Nathan Kotler, him and the other homie Quinn recently started a brand called Macroplastics, and they make these rubber spiky beaded bracelets in a bunch of different colorways. They gave me this green and blue one. I genuinely think this is a super cool product. It's something that's so easy to throw on, but adds a nice hit of color and like texture to your outfit. It's super eye-catching, but in a good way. I really believe in this product, brand, and venture. Shout out to Macroplastics. The next item up, I'm borrowing from my friend Sam over at Groupie NYC. It is a Balenciaga Be Different hoodie, and I believe this is the unreleased version. Features an embroidery on the front, a somewhat cropped, oversized fit. The only reason I got this hoodie is as a wash reference. In my opinion, it has a really nice simulated vintage wash and feel and finish to it. Apart from that, it is a really well-made product. Would I wear it? Probably not, but I do definitely appreciate the color and the wash on it. The next item up is a hooded button-down shirt from Ground Cover. I have the flannel variation of this, and they recently released it in this microcheck cotton. It is in a gray, black, and red color. It just has a removable hood, mother of pearl buttons, single chest pocket. This is a size XXL. This is one of those things that I wouldn't seek out or think to purchase, but after having it, it is really nice to throw on, and yeah, I genuinely like it. Shout out to Ground Cover. The next item I got in a trade. It is a pair of Gap jeans. The reason I got these was because of the fabric. This is in Rick's 100% polyester TF fabric, and it's just a super beautiful synthetic. It has an incredibly satisfying hand feel and texture, and the way the seams pucker on it and the way the light hits it, I think is incredibly beautiful. I really wanted something in this fabric just to have, or potentially as a reference in the future. Super cool, very special fabric. Next up, I got a bunch of vintage tees from Unsound Rags. For whatever reason, I've been really liking heather tees lately, so I got a couple of them. First one up is like a vintage University of Virginia tee. Just says Virginia on the front in Old English. Pretty chill, kind of in this darker heather color. The next one is a vintage The Who t-shirt. I'm a sucker for a t-shirt with just a photo on it. It's in this nice lighter heather color. This next one is a Imagination Carnival Tours t-shirt. Got a lot of nice colors on it. This one fits really nice. And finally, I got this heather gray vintage Carhartt double-faced crew neck. It's got a waffle liner, a lot of different type of stains on this. Little Carhartt logo, V-notch. It has a bacon neck, but I'm kind of a fan of it. Finally, we got a t-shirt from the homie Victor over at Sick Boy Archive. This is a slim butcher tee. Features a yellow print on the front and the back, kind of like a baby tee. In the right context, it can hit. Those have been all of my new pickups. Let's continue with the video.
This is a Carol Christian Poell prosthetic high neck kangaroo leather jacket. Recently acquired this 3 months ago. I sold my scar stitch a few months back, so I've been looking for a good replacement in the leather jacket realm. Super chill, ride a bike in this, like a bicycle, get a matcha. Do a little bit of that. These things are falling out, whatever. Who cares? You can't get these for a good deal, so if you want it, it's gonna run you a little bit. But if you get it, you will be happy with it, because it don't really get better than this. A leather jacket should fit tight, in my opinion. It doesn't feel uncomfortable like some Rick jackets. And I love a high neck. This is a Rick Owens trucker in insulated cotton jacket, and it's dark shadow. Ooh, I got this just to be on some normal shit. This is modest. This is calm, looks good, and it's overly trim. And yeah, it's insulated. Like, why do you need an insulated jacket if you live in LA? You don't. But it's fire and it's comfy. Solid, wearable mid. You gotta have some stuff like this, simple. A little throwback piece. This is from Christophe de Carnan, time at Balmain, Paris. This is like a classic zip. It's in heather gray. It's in a big size. It's technically too big on me. I just thought it was funny. It kind of feels like a Nike Tech. Chunky zip on the fucking wrist. Definitely am not a fan of that. So here is how it fits. Quite severe. Extendo length. Reminds me of 2015. Pair this with some Riccardo Tisci and some Hood by Air. Maybe some Pyrex. So I recently dropped the classic tee I always wear, the Broderick from Unsound, in the crispy white color. And this is a kind of one of one just for the photo shoot. It just has like some funny phrases like keeping it G real, keeping it super real. We got a new package. This is a 1987 vintage new order touched by the hand of God tee. Never seen one of these online, so when I came across it, I was pretty pressed to buy it. Size XL, 80s, I believe European tag. This is probably the one shirt that kind of encompasses all of my interests over the years. Rick Owens dark shadow, mineral pearl pusher pants. You could go hoop with the boys in these, take your pants off. Carol Christian Poell breadstick trousers. Fuck you. You don't even understand these. Yeah, really easy to do. And yeah, you guys can just start like taping your seams. That'd be cool. Be really cool if you guys just start doing that. Raf Simons closer. Hooded scarf. Good for the winter. Martin Margiela Autumn Winter 2003 artisanal denim scarf. Dropped 2 tanks for blood thinner, basically disappeared, kind of forgot about it, had to come back correct with some fresh graphics. These are probably my favorite graphics I've done so far. Banger 90s Bauhaus tee in like a sun faded black with the black Bauhaus hit on the back and kind of a gray symbol on the front. Classic vintage tee right here, speaks for itself. 1990s Carcass Heartwork Tour. It's a 90s socialist tee. Emma Cross, raw edge crew neck in reverse loop back. Public Image limited bootleg tee. Just kind of reminds me of a lot of rap stuff. Speaks for itself with a cool back hit. Ukraine, the Bulimics, 80s medical tee, the very endearing back. This one is so fire to me. Just a baby hitting that dance. I think that one's cursed. Type t-shirt, Lying Weasel in the all red font. Middle-aged, mutant, ninja, mother tee, touristy type shirts. This is a 1960s Tiddly Winks chant. I'm getting into this like true vintage thing. It's pretty cool. Just a yellow graphic tee with some stains. California Children's Services, hiking trail path tee. 90s, the Velvet Underground bootleg. Vail, Colorado. I Love God vintage tee. 1980s Helmut Lang satin / work shirt.
Every garment gets hand washed. I do the wearing a Rick tank.
He just comes over and mooches.
These are made out of maple, like a tiger maple. And then Nora did the engravings on all these ones. Our friend Dusty carved all these out. He's a folk artist. Cute little folk knife. We made this table, we just got it in. Yeah, it's made out of maple. It has some carving right here. There's like a leaf motif. Everything here, like that's like set on the table, well, almost everything here, we made like the placemats, our star stools. We made these.
The cushions we made out of antique fabrics.
Here's another one. This is my favorite. This brown poplin was like an old store sign, and there's a mother of pearl inlay at the center of the table, folk stools.
This hanging lamp is also vintage, and we got it from Japan and had to take it to a lamp store to be completely rewired to work here. This wall art are from Pablo made, and it holds
Like dry flowers.
or whatever you want it to hold.
We got these cushions made, HBT, and they're all custom dyed. You can see the herringbone.
We bought the herringbone fabric and had it dyed. We gave all of it to a custom furniture maker like a mile away from here, and they made the cushions out of the firmest foam that you can get. It's just like a couch. These cushions I made the cover for. I love this one. It's like a bunch of little, kind of like diamonds. It's like a houndstooth.
Nora also made this one. We made this one a long time ago. It's like faded in certain parts. It's really nice. Another Japanese ticking fabric. So our friend Dusty, he made these. It's made out of an Australian wood, kangaroo. Yeah, it's really cute. It's like a replica of a children's toy he had. This is one of my favorite things we have. Folk art. This is a folk house now.
This candle holder is from the 1910s. I love that it has an attached candle snuffer. It's wrought iron.
Japanese folk mirror, scrap aluminum figurines. Got these from a Russian vintage seller. That candle is from Lucky Star. And Nora made this. It's a witch's cape.
I made it out of terracotta.
This is our open collar shirt. This is the one of one. This is made out of an antique Japanese plaid seersucker. Thick mother of pearl concave buttons. This is all hand done stitching right here. This is the houndstooth version. Nice bouncy, super light fabric. It's like perfect for summer. So light, it's like almost sheer.
The collar is connected to the front piece. This is all one piece here. So it's just a really interesting construction there.
And these are one of one typewriter cloth shorts. It's a really crispy washed cotton green bias tape with the drawstrings.
This is a shirt that Francis bought me for my birthday. John Alexander Skelton. These capris are made in a new fabric. This is a cotton dobby, and they're a little bit stiffer than before. They just keep getting better.
This is a really nice wash dobby, and the fabric is dried in the sun.
This is a culotta belt that my friend Frankie made for me, and Francis also has a matching one. It's horse with a vintage buckle.
GBS, Soviet tanker's jacket. I've actually seen the Soviet jacket reference for it. It's really cool too. The Soviet one has like a hood that you could attach to it. Really nice worn buttons.
This is something that we're gonna make for fall. Dolman high neck jacket.
All worn buttons from Albion. Yeah, this is a size small, so it's gonna be a big oversized jacket. So this is our woven beanie in a cotton dobby chamois. The inside is a color-grown herringbone twill. It's a gray-green. It has kind of like a luster to it. So this is gonna come out in a lot of different fabrics.
Another thing Francis bought for me, Paul Harnden gardener's jacket. It has leather backing buttons. I've been working on 2 new things, and this tank is one of them. It looks like a pretty normal tank from the front. On the back, you'll notice this point on the back of the arm opening. The other new thing that I've been doing is these shorts. They're made out of cotton typewriter cloth. They come in 2 different inseams, 12 and 8, and for these shorts I've been making all of the inventory myself, so I'm sewing every single one. This is the other fabric that the gamble shirt is made out of.
Nemeth penis pants. They're funny, right? They have a hole for your hose.
My other favorite tank at the moment, Carol layered tank.
Cecil Tolkien sweater. Vintage, really raggedy, but it's cool. Yeah, it's crunchy like a chip.
Alright, Jacob's staying with me. He's staying on the couch, but it's a busy week getting ready for this DSM thing. We did the video shoot, photo shoot. Tonight we have to install the thing. I gotta get a U-Haul truck for like the 3rd time this week. Just toiling away. I always keep my the finest on my desktop. Holy shit, dude, your shipping is $34.
Wait, what?
It's because I'm shipping to Vanuatu.
Damn, you're not gonna check out?
Nah, I forgot my card. Dover, fugazi. Call this number. You won't regret it. We're headed to gate. Yo, about to go do a DSM shoot down the street.
And while we were walking around high as fuck, we found this troll. We thought the troll was the funniest thing in the world. And after taking some pictures with it, decided to steal it.
Welcome back, Benjamin. We are currently experiencing high call volume.
We're in the infamous Greco studio where I cook hella bags and clothes. I think my favorite bag here would be this one, the parasite bag. It scares people. I kind of like that about it. The tubes, got like 8 different animals. It's a freaky bag. This is cowhide, the strap. The purple is all kangaroo. The fur is goat. This is like the very center of a stingray. This is snake right here. Edge braid is calfskin. There's a little bit of like ostrich shin right here. This is a transparent horse border. Sometimes I feel like people, you know, they like throw together so many different types of materials and then it just looks OD, but I like how these go together. This is the daily bag. It's very useful, you know, you got pockets for everything. I'll just be bored and like playing with it. This one, I've sold a lot of the small version. Aluminum leather, so there's like a layer of leather and then it has a sheet of aluminum in the middle and then there's like a lining, so you can't feel the metal, but you can just completely like bend it into shape, move it around however you want and it'll stay. This one's cool. I'm making like 10 of these right now. I used to make lighter cases out of these. This is an ostrich shin. It looks very different from like actual ostrich leather. When people think of ostrich, they think of this kind of like dotted, bumpy. I think the shins are actually cooler. And they're running for the next new favorite bag. We got big cobras with jewels hand sewn into it. I got bored for a day and decided to make a little rabbit plushie. This is like lamb shearling and then this is goat fur, little cute friend. This is a new glove that we also collaborated on. It has like some snake and some ostrich, but basically you can just like wrap these around and like change the orientation of them however you want it to be. They're asymmetrical, so like certain parts have different materials on them. This is the most time consuming item. These took 2 weeks of my time. They weigh almost 10 pounds and they cost almost $2,000 to make. Fish skin, all the trim is real snake. The back has shark on the waist patch. Stingray loops. You can like adjust the fit with these. This is the most expensive thing I've ever made. It's the giant beanbag. This is his favorite place to sit in the whole house. It uses an insane amount of material. Like a whole family of cows was sacrificed for this. This is like the more chill version of those pants. This is out of like a salvage denim. This is lambskin. This is python. This was like the first thing I ever made, the DNA pants. This is one of my favorite pieces of clothing I made. It's just very wearable. This is the balloon jacket, 360 gathered lambskin jacket. It's just nice and oversized, comfy. You know, I love this one. Giant cowhide pants. Very good for winter. They're like lined with like a cotton acetate. The goal is to make a lot more clothes this year. I've been very consumed with bags. Pretty much entirely hand sewn. It's like a giant version of the corset bag. Fun pouches. This is like 3 separate hand stitches. The zipper is hand sewn. All of these are like buffalo bone beads. But yeah, this one took ages to make and I'm probably never gonna sell it. The strap almost took like half the time the bag did. These are coyote teeth. This is all hand sewn. These are buffalo bones. Probably $300 of leather slash beads slash teeth. Still to this day, my favorite brand is probably Helmut. You know, this looks like a very like plain average
jacket, but I wear this every single day in the winter. I've also like referenced this detail. There's like an elastic strip here to tighten the arm sleeve. And I just fuck with like when it's snowing and I can wear this giant hood and just be like completely shielded. Fun bubblegum Balenciaga coat. Got it for pretty cheap. This thing is funny. And I kind of want to wear it this winter with this. This is a good jacket. The kangaroo. The lining is just so nice. Like I really want to try lining something with a perforated leather. Like the second day that I wore this was biking in it. Bro, and I thought I like permanently pit stained it. Thankfully, I did not though. The Rick Shirling. This and the helmet jacket are two that I don't think I'll ever get rid of. But yeah, I wear this thing religiously when it's cold. It's a good one.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for coming.
You gotta get some of this. This is the 2024 Elsewhere hoodie, the first year I did it. This is a sample of what I'm working on 2025 here for Capri in Tokyo. This is the Go jersey shirt made out of cotton that is a reference to this one. This one's just a pattern I'm working on for just kind of a 50s style, but really like the colors. Acom is the brand, totally underrated, but they made double faces that are kind of like a t-shirt fabric than the normal sweatshirt fabric over it. These are generally from like the 50s. I've always liked the red and pink ones. These are some examples probably from the 50s. This is like a double face, double layer, cotton on cotton, nicely worn in so it's not too stiff. And these at some point were probably a vibrant red and faded through years of work and hunting. So this should be about a 1940s duck's back. What's kind of interesting about this one is these side gussets. This one might be my profile photo, but I got that many years ago, kind of before a lot of people were going to Barnes and stuff. I don't know why they saved it for me. It wasn't a thing, you know, like 10 years ago, someone giving you that. Immediately like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm keeping this.